Hi, I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, thank you. I want to thank everyone that's here today. And every time I put out a new video, I really appreciate you being here. And I want to thank you all for subscribing. I want to thank you for being part of this great community. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And before I go on, I also want to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to those who have celebrated, Happy Kwanzaa, and hope you have a wonderful holiday season. So I wanted to say that before I get started because I don't want to leave that out for the end. So I wanted to show you this next great pattern that I have, and it is another cross pattern. I got so many great feedback from the other cross pattern and emails that I wanted to do another one because they're just beautiful. And I said, let's do another one. Why not? Let's put it in before the end of this holiday season and the new year begins. And I chose this one. It's really pretty. It's easy. I'm going to go slow so you can follow along, grab your yarn, and let's do this together. So again, grab your yarn, grab a crochet hook. I'm using an H hook for this particular pattern. I used an H hook for all of these. I did use Lion Brand yarn and also Red Heart. So I wanted to mention that. And now let's get started. So again, beautiful. I want to show you the back of these. It's really, really, really detailed as well. And it looks like it's going to be a hard one, but trust me, it's not. We're going to do it together, and I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this yarn. Oh, good. And I thought I felt a knot there, but I don't. We're going to do, I wanted to mention before I get started, if you notice my nails a little discolored, you're going to notice that I have dye in my nails from the cookies that I've been making. So please excuse the look of my nails. They look even worse than they usually do because of the dye in the nails. So so much for that. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do here is I did a slip knot, and I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go slow. I always do. I'm visual. A lot of my community is visual. Anybody that hasn't crocheted yet, we go slow. I want to teach. I want everybody to be able to get it and to learn this. And so we're going to do this together. So now we're going to do a slip knot because we want to join that chain 5. Now I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. And that's going to count as a treble crochet. And I'm going to show you what that means. So we're going to do 1 and 2 on your hook. We're going to go back in here and we're going to pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over. We're going to pull through 2. We're going to yarn over. We're going to pull through 2. We're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through 2. This, again, that chain 3 counts. Now we're going to do this again 2 more times. Yarn over. We're going to do 2 more. So we're going to yarn over, yarn over. We're going to go right back in here. We're going to pull up this loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to do one more. Yarn over, yarn over. We're going to go right back in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And this is your treble crochet, your triple crochet, whatever you want to call it. Everybody calls it a different thing. I just want to mention you do it 3 times. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I want you to notice you have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to yarn over 3 times. We're going to go right back in here, and we're going to do 4 more of those. So we're going to do it 4 more times. Go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to yarn over, go back in here, and we're going to do it 4 times. So you need 1 more, yarn over, go back in here, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. That triple crochet, we did it 3 times. We're going to yarn over. We're going to make 4 of these, and we're going to go in again. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over. So we're going to triple crochet pull up, and we're going to do a 4th one. We're going to pull up a loop, now we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. We're going to do our 4th and last one, but before we do that, we always chain 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do 4 more. Now once we made our chain 3, we're going to go do our triple crochet again. 1, 2, we're going to go back in here, and we're going to make our triple crochet. It's funny because my friend calls it a treble crochet. I have another friend that calls it a triple crochet. So it's I call it the triple crochet because that's what it is. And we're going to go again because we want 4 of these. One, 2, 3. Chain 3. Now we're going to go into the top of this chain 3, and we're going to just put a slip stitch into our chain 3, which counts as our triple crochet. So once you do that, this is what you're going to have. So you've got 4 triple crochets in each spot of around, sets of 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this and put this through. And then you can turn this around, you can tighten this. And you can see our triple crochets. And then because I when I went around, I worked that right in. I'm going to just cut this end. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you don't have to do this as you go along, but I'm going to do it because I just want to give you a cleaner look to what's going on here. So I just want to give you that clean look. So I'm just going to work this in and go in and just work it in. You do it whichever way you want. Like I said, if you don't want to do this now, you can do it all at the end. I just want to clean it right up for you now. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to go around, kind of around and around. And then I'm just going to pull that through. And then I'm going to cut this end as well. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start, that's our middle. So what we did just now is this. And you're going to see how that's going to look so different once you get it going. So we did this. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do 1, 2, 3 sides of the cross. And the bottom half of the cross will be at the end of this. So let's get started, why don't we? So now I'm going to get another color, and you can pick and choose whatever colors you want. If you want to make it all one color, that's fine too. I just want to mention that you get, with multiple colors, you do get detail. And when I say detail, I say this detail, you get that detail. So, but that's totally up to you. So once you do the slip knot, now once we make our slip knot, we're going to attach this. And you don't have to do it this way. This is the way I do it. And this is the way I like to do it. So I find it's cleaner for me. So what we're going to do, once we do that and attach, we're going to do a slip stitch right across. So I'm going to show you. And we're going to slip stitch right across. And we're going to make 3 slip stitches right across. So I'm going to pull out again, so I want you to see. We're going to slip stitch across. And I also want to mention, when I slip stitch, I'm going to go under these 2 stitches. So, and I want to show you why I do that, because I don't want this hanging out underneath when we do the slip stitches. So I go underneath those 2 instead of going in here. And you're going to see that I go underneath both because I like to have that look. So, and we're going to slip stitch across, and we're going to slip stitch one more time. And then we're going to go to this opening right here, and we're going to slip stitch right in that opening. And this is what you're going to achieve. So now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. Once we chain 3, we're going to do our triple crochet. So we're going to go in here and we're going to make 3 more. Now I want to add that chain 3 is a triple crochet. Again, we're going to go in there. And this is what we're going to do for the 3 sides. So we got chain 3 and then 3 triple crochets. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. we're going to do a picot. We're going to go in here, in there, and we're going to pull this up, yarn over, and pull through. Now we're going to do, again, we're going to go in and do 4 triple crochets. And I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm trying to make it so that you can see what I'm doing. And I go slow so you can follow me if you're a first timer, a newbie. If you've been crocheting forever, I like to go slow so you can follow me. Again, we're going to go always in here. So you made 4 triple crochets. That chain 3 counts. You're going to make a picot. You're going to make 3 triple crochets. This is going to count as a triple crochet. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And I know this is going to look weird, but then we're going to go in here, back in, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And look how nice it looks. It's perfect. So now we're going to slip stitch across till we get to here. So we're going to do 1, and again underneath 2, 3, and you're going to do 3, and then you're going to go in here and you're going to do your 4th slip stitch. And see how that's outlining this? Then you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. That counts as a triple crochet. Then you're going to do 3 more. And the reason why I say 3 is because that counts. Because I know that can be confusing, because it's like, well, you've only done 3. You don't have 4, but you do. Now we're going to do another one. So you got 1, 2, 3. These are so pretty. Now we got the 4 all together. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to make our picot stitch. So we're going to go in here, and I'm going to hold this so you can see where I am. And you're going to pull up right through there, yarn over, and pull through. Now we're going to make 3 more, but that 4th one counts as 1. I like to use the right verbiage when I'm doing this, so you're following what I'm saying. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And this last one is going to count as 1, but it's not made the same. So the last one is chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, slip stitch right in here. But by golly, it all is uniformed. So I want you to see it's all uniformed, and it looks great. So now we're going to slip stitch across to the next spot. And like I said, I go under these 2 because I'm going to show you what happens if you don't. You get that look to it, and I'm not crazy about that. To me, it doesn't look clean. So then you go under here, and you're going to make your slip stitches, 3 across. And now in this very spot, you're going to make your 4th one. And now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And that does count as your triple. I forgot to get my yarn bowl, and the yarn has got a mind of its own, but that's okay. 1, 2, you have 3 on there. You're going to do, this is your 3rd one, because that chain 3 counts as a triple. And now we're going to do our 4th one. And like I said, 1, let me spread them apart, 2, 3, our 4th one. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and we're going to do a picot. So we're going to go right in here. We're going to go right in. You're going to pull that up, yarn over, and pull through. Now we're going to do 3 more. It's going to end up being 4. I say 3 because the 4th one is made a little different. I love it when you let me know I got it. I got what you were telling me, because that's my goal. My goal is to make it fun, to make it easy, and to make you walk away saying, I got it. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go right back in there, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And there, I'm going to show you what you have so far. So what we did so far is we did, and I'm going to face it this way so that you can, these are your top, this is your top. I'm going to move this so you can see it. This is your top of your cross. These are your sides. And here on the bottom is going to be your bottom half of your cross. So this is what we did so far. We did this, this, and this. So now we're going to do this. And I put it on there like that. I like to give you visuals. So there you go. All right. So now let's continue. So now we're going to slip stitch across. This bottom half is a little bit different. So we're going to slip stitch across like we've been doing. 1, and like I said, I go on the bottom, 2, 3, and right in here, slip stitch again for your 4th, and then you chain 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 3 more triple crochets, and that will be 4 all together, because like I said, I'm just going to pull this out for a minute. Like I said, that first one counts. And if you haven't done these before, it takes a little bit getting used to. Don't worry, you'll get it. If you're making a double crochet by accident, you're going to know, so no worries. So now we did 3. We're going to do 1 more. Now this is where it becomes different for the bottom half of the cross. We're not going to make this picot stitch, not till the end of the cross. So instead we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go in there again, and we're going to make a treble crochet. So I just want to announce that I'm going to be announcing another winner of my favorite things for last week. And I do have someone that hasn't claimed their prize yet, so I just want to, for the giveaway, I've put it out there, so I'm holding until she answers. So now I want to mention, you have 4 here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do our 4th one. And what I'm going to do is the yarn from here, I'm going to weave it into that so that you're not going to be able to see it. And then you're going to weave it in. So the ending from when we started is going to be weaved right in to there. So there it is right there. And it'll get weaved in when we go along. So I just wanted to mention that as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn around. So this is chain 3, 3 triple crochets, chain 3, 3 triple crochets. We're going to turn our work. We do not have to chain. We just turn our work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch across. We're going to slip stitch across like we did before, and we're going to do slip stitch across 3 times, till you get to the very end, and you're going to slip stitch, well, I say call it the end, but till you get to that middle, you're going to slip stitch in there again, and now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to just go a little closer so you can, there. Now once we chain 3, we slip stitched across 3 and then 4 in there, and we chained 3. We're going to do 3 more triple crochets. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 4 more triple crochets. The bottom is different from the 2 sides in a couple of variations, but basically the outcome is the same. So you made 3, you're going to make 1 more. Beautiful. Now we're going to turn our work again. We don't have to chain or anything. We're just going to turn our work. And we're going to slip stitch across. We're going to slip stitch across 3 times. And then we're going to go right in here, and we're going to slip stitch 1 more time. So you'll be 4. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do 3 more triple crochets. I'm saying 3 more because that counts as 1, so you want 4. This is another quick one to do. If you want to give this as a gift, you can give it as a gift. You can put it in a package. You can sell these. You know, hang them up in your room, hang them up on a tree, whatever you want. These are just beautiful, and they don't take long to make. So last minute gifts, absolutely. Now we're going back to what we did here with the picot, because this is the end of our cross. Now, if you wanted to do it larger, you can. And if you wanted to make this wider, you could with this and then the picots at the end. So just to mention that. So now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. We're going to do our picot. Now we're going to do 3 more. Well, actually 4 more triple crochets. Sometimes I get ahead of myself because that's what I'm thinking when I'm doing this. This is one of those patterns that once you get it, you don't even have to write it down because I've got this embedded in my head. So now, again, we did 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, because we want to end the same way we did because of the picot. So we're going to go back in here and we're going to do a slip stitch. Now by doing that, that enables us to do the slip stitches across because that's how we want to end. We want to end with slip stitch right across, and you're going to do 4 slip stitches right across. Right to the end. And then we're going to leave a nice long enough tail because we want to get that in there. And we're going to do, tighten that up. And my yarn just split, but that's okay because we got more than enough to do this. So we're good to go. And we do that. And I love my needles with the big eyes because they just make my day. And I'll just clean this up. If this ever happens to you, no worries. I'm just going to clean this up. And that's what happened. It frayed. So that's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to... I get excited when I can do the needle just once because usually the smaller ones, it takes me 4 or 5 tries. And gosh. And we're going to close, you know, kind of clean this up so we can get rid of our ends. And we're going to just do it whatever way you want. And I'm going to work it in through here. That's the way I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to cut this off. And then I'm going to get this. And I'm going to do the same thing. And if you don't do it, if you do your too short and you don't have a long end, I showed you in the other thing, all you have to do is put your needle through first, and then you can thread it so that it makes life a little easier for you. I've done that when I've not had a long enough. And if you want, you can. And then we're going to do is we're going to cut this right here. And here is our beautiful cross. And these are absolutely beautiful. I just love these cross patterns. They're just gorgeous. And use whatever yarn you want. And like I said, if you want to make them bigger, all you have to do is repeat this to the side, and then you do your picot at the end, the very last row. And see how when you use the two color threads, it outlines this so beautifully. And I just want to show you these. And if you wanted to, you can put a little hook or whatever you want on that. Just beautiful. And you could put a bead on the, hang it with a nice long type of bead on the top, whatever you want to do. And these are our crosses. This is another cross. I'll call this the Christmas cross. Actually, let's call it the, I don't know, the beautiful cross. I don't know. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. I want to thank you for being here. The next video will be after Christmas, and I'm putting together another one. And then I think we're going to do, we might even do a Afghan together. So I'm putting some ideas together on doing that, and we can do that together as well. But this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you liked this cross tutorial. I got a lot of really good positive feedback from the last one, and I had some requests if I had any others, private messages, and I said absolutely. Again, my email, if you ever want to just email me, is also crochetatoz@yahoo.com. Again, crochetatoz@yahoo.com. And I will be announcing last week's winner before the end of the night. If you, actually, I'm going to be adding it to this video. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to those who have celebrated, Happy Kwanzaa, happy life, and peace on earth for everyone. So thank you. Have a great day. And thank you for being part of this crochet community. I really appreciate you all. Bye-bye.